Back in September, we showed you the all-new Isuzu Mu-X, but we didn't have the chance to fully try it out. Now we have it again, so let's make a review. The Isuzu Mu-X is completely new for 2022 and based on its looks alone, talagang malaking improvement na siya compared sa previous generation. What we have with us is a top-spec 3.0 LSE 4x4 which is priced at 2,450,000 Philippine pesos, one of the highest in its segment. Worth it ba talaga kaya? The Mu-X really looks great on the outside, especially with this Marrakesh brown exterior color. Meron talaga siyang wow factor. Plus, meron ka pang full LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and sa baba, LED fog lights. It also has this matte gray finish here on the grille, plus meron din mga chrome accents and paired with yung fangs design niya. So talagang very fierce siya, and it is one of the best good-looking SUVs out there. On the side, the Mu-X is curvier now compared to the previous one. And then meron siyang bagong 20-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 265/50 Bridgestone Dweller tires. And it is one of the best design features ng sasakyan na to. Plus, isa pang maganda dito sa Mu-X is that meron siyang 235mm of ground clearance and 800mm of wading depth. Diba? Saka pa. And then you have power folding side mirrors with LED turn indicators and meron kang matte gray na roof rails. Plus, lastly, kita yung Mu-X dito sa side ng taillights niya. So, check naman natin yung likod. At the back, like yung sinabi ko kanina, the Mu-X is curvier now. Pansin nyo naman dito pa lang sa design niya eh. Plus, meron siyang magandang taillights na talagang very fierce pag nakikita nyo siya. And this big Isuzu logo here in the middle, which shouts na talagang proud na proud sila sa product nila. And then meron ka pang reverse camera, rear parking sensors, and rear fog lights. Tapos, to check the cargo space, ayan, powered yung tailgate niya. Of course, kailangan yan eh. I mean, mas maganda na powered siya. And then inside, you have 311 liters of cargo capacity, which is pretty decent na. Meron ka pang storage under the floor. You also have 12-volt power outlet and meron kang light switch dito na pwede mong manually turn on and off. And kapag gusto mo pa ng more space, you can push the seats or the third row down. So, pag nababa mo na itong dalawa, you get 1,119 liters of cargo capacity, which is mas malaki na compared, syempre, dun sa nauna. Plus, kung gusto mo papalakihin yung space mo, pwede mong i-fold yung second row and magdo-double na yung size nun. So, check naman natin ngayon yung interior. Inside the Mu-X, if you're familiar with the D-Max, for sure familiar na rin kayo dito sa loob. And it looks very premium because soft touch leather yung buong dashboard niya. Ayan, even dito sa center console, dito sa side ng doors, may leather siya. And yung mga materials, plastic materials na ginamit nila dito, alam mong very durable siya. We wish lang sana na yung sa interiors nilagyan nila ng brown color because parang mas appropriate siya dito kesa sa D-Max. But this one overall, maganda naman kasi siya. And then for the seats, maganda yung seats niya. It's very comfortable. Yung front seats niya, same siya with the D-Max. And very supportive. Masarap siya sa likod. And maganda yung leather material na ginamit nila. It's very soft and very comfy to sit on. Sa steering wheel naman, still the same with the D-Max. Maganda siya and very thick. Yung design niya, it's nice. You have the audio controls on the left and adaptive cruise controls on the right. Plus, tilt and telescopic siya, which is very nice. Tapos, for the horns, yan, typical Japanese horn siya. So, okay naman. And then sa instrument cluster, mix siya ng analog and ng digital. So, yung sa analog niya, meron siyang parang design na star inside, which is very nice and madali lang basahin yung info dito sa analog gauges niya. Plus, yung sa digital display niya, it's nice, madali siyang basahin. Kaya lang, we wish na mas malaki siya kasi medyo parang maliit. The Mu-X will not disappoint in terms of infotainment system kasi meron siyang 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system na may Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And tatanggalin muna natin yung plastic niya. Ayan. So nice. So, ayun nga, this one, if I'm not mistaken, yung infotainment system ng MU-X is sourced locally. So, ito siya, makikita nyo yung graphics niya, and very similar siya dun sa makikita nyo sa mga Suzuki vehicles. And yan yung graphics niya, it's very big, so okay siya sa mga malalabong mata, and responsive naman siya. It's not so HD sobra, pero malinaw naman na yung design niya, yung graphics niya, and it's user-friendly. Tapos you have this touch-sensitive buttons right here, which are also easy to use kasi malalaki sila and spaced ng maayos in between. So, hindi ka malilito sa pagpindot. And very responsive. Tapos, meron ka pang clinometer. So, ayan. You can see that clinometer right there. And maganda siya, lalo na kapag naka-Apple CarPlay ka. So, ayan. You have your Apple CarPlay. There. Tapos, check naman natin yung sa reverse cam niya. Okay. So, for the reverse cam, ayan yung reverse cam niya. Sana nilagyan nila ng guidance lines na para gumagalaw siya, at least mas madali kanya i-guide, and kung sana mas malinaw pa siya ng konti. Also, mas maganda siguro since 2.450 million na to, sana meron na silang nilagay dito na 360 cam. So that would be better talaga kasi sa price pa lang niya. But still, at least meron siya. So okay na yon. And then moving further, you have your dual zone automatic climate controls na may toggle switches, and meron silang sariling display right here. Kaya maganda. Gustong-gusto namin na may sarili silang display. Yung sa toggle switches lang, kailangan siguro sanayan kasi medyo nakakalito siya, magkakadikit kasi sila and same shape. So, sanayan lang naman. And then moving on, you have your auxiliary cord, your USB charging port, you have your 12-volt power outlet, you have your storage, and then meron ka dito yung stability control button and your hill descent control button. And pansin lang din namin na marami siyang ditong blank switches. So, top of the line na to eh. So, ano pa bang kulang dito? Parang wala naman na. So, anong use nito? And then, you have your electronic parking brake with auto hold function and your 4x4 selector knobs. You have your 2 cup holders and meron kang center armrest na merong decent storage. And meron ka pang storage dito sa taas. So, hindi lang sa glove compartment yung storage mo. Meron ka pa dito sa taas na meron ding division, which is very, very nice and useful. Here in the second row, you can see the space. Very decent yung space niya. This is my leg room, my foot room, and my headroom. And I'm 5 feet and 5 inches. So, tama lang to. Ang sad part lang dito is that hindi na pupull yung seats forward or backward. So, fixed na siyang ganyan. So, you have to deal with the space here. Pero, maluwag naman. So, tamang-tama lang. And then, as usual sa seats niya, kung ano yung lambot ng sa harap, malambot din dito sa likod. And mukha siyang flat, but it's very supportive of your back naman. So, okay na okay siya. And then, you have your typical center armrest na merong pull-out cup holder na pwedeng gawing storage din ng phones or anything important. And then, you have your 220-volt house socket here in the middle, 2 USB ports, and then meron kang back pockets, and meron kang ditong hook for sabitan ng mga gamit mo. And then you have your aircon controls here on top na may kasamang lights. So check naman natin yung third row. Okay, so to get to the third row, typical naman sa mga most SUVs, ito, napakadali lang niya. You just need to pull the lever here on the side. So automatic na siyang aakyat for you. So, makakapasok ka na, and then babalik natin to. There. So, here on the third row, nakikita niyo yung legroom ko, my foot room, and my headroom. So, pretty decent lang naman to. And like what I've said earlier, the second row is not movable. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-slide forward or i-slide backward. So, fixed na yung space mo dito. And I'm 5 feet and 5 inches again. So, ito yung nakikita niyo space. Decent lang naman siya. Tama-tama. And then the seats, malambot pa rin naman. Not as soft as the second row, pero decent pa rin naman siya dito. You have your cup holder here, another cup holder there on the side, and meron ka pang storage on both sides. Meron din kayong own aircon vents dito sa likod, so hindi kayo may initan dito sa third row. And then, to get out of the third row, meron lever dito sa taas banda, sa upper portion, kailangan mo lang i-push up, and then, magfo-fold na siya automatically, and then, you can go down na. Tapos babalik na natin yung seat again. Ayan. The Isuzu MU-X is powered by a 3-liter 4JJ3 TCX inline-4 turbo diesel engine with 187 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So let's bring it out on a test drive. Safety features on the 2022 Isuzu MU-X LSE 4x4 are 7 airbags, ABS, EBD, brake assist, brake override system, electronic stability control, traction control, hill start assist, hill descent control, and ISOFIX. It is also equipped with Isuzu's ADAS or Advanced Driver Assist System. This suite of active safety features includes forward collision warning, autonomous emergency braking, turn assist, pedal misapplication mitigation, adaptive cruise control, manual speed limiter, multi-collision brake system, and automatic high beams. So now we're driving the MU-X, and before, na-drive na natin siya actually sa Laguna nung nilaunch siya. But, simulated yung area doon. So, hindi siya real world, so hindi siya real road, maliit lang din yung area. So, this time, matatry na natin siya dito sa totoong public roads. So, matetest na natin yung full capabilities niya and marireview natin siya ng thoroughly. Then and now, the MU-X really has a difference with the D-Max. So kung ang Fortuner is, it feels like you're driving the Hilux, sa Everest naman, it feels like you're driving the Ranger. Ito, the MU-X, it doesn't feel like you're driving the D-Max. So talagang magkaibang sasakyan sila. Magkaibang performance, magkaiba yung feels. So the MU-X and D-Max really has good acceleration. Talagang very responsive sila both. Mabilis sila. Konting apak mo pa lang, mararamdaman mo na yung power. Ang difference lang nila is that itong MU-X, it's quieter compared to the D-Max. Talagang mas tahimik siya. Makapansin nyo yun when you drive them both. And maganda yun for the MU-X kasi when you're buying SUV, syempre gusto mo hindi ganun kaingay, hindi mo gano'n maririnig yung engine, which is good na ginawa nila dito sa MU-X. We just have a small impression lang na medyo mas mabagal itong MU-X because 6-speed automatic nga lang siya. Kasi si Terra naka 7-speed siya, si Montero naka 8-speed, and Everest naka 10-speed. So, yun lang naman, but really, mabilis pa rin naman to. Napansin lang namin na medyo matagal siya mag-shift ng konti, but mafe-feel mo naman agad na on time pumapasok yung power niya, yung torque niya, and it's really powerful. So, nakakabawi siya dun. Sa visibility naman niya, no problem. Typical SUV, mataas ka, kitang-kita mo lahat. So, that's perfect. Ano nga lang, the only thing na medyo nakakabawas sa visibility niya is siguro yung mga cameras right here, and medyo konti kasi yung height difference nila. So, yung space in between. But, nonetheless, malaki yung side mirrors mo, kita mo lahat, the windows are big, the windshields are big. So, walang problem talaga pagdating sa visibility. When it comes to ride quality ng MU-X, talagang malaking improvement siya. Yes, meron pa rin yung konting bounciness and may tagtag kasi typical naman yun sa mga SUVs. But, compared to the previous generation, talagang malaki yung pinagbago nito. Sobrang laki ng in-improve niya. And pagdating naman sa NVH, it also improved a lot. Wala kang gano'ng maririnig na road noise. Even sa wind noise, wala din. So, that's very, very nice. Ang only thing lang naman na maririnig mo dito is, na pumapasok is yung engine sound. But, as I said kanina, it's lesser. So, it's way, way, way lesser. Hindi na siya ganun kalakas compared to sa luma. Sa totoo lang, ngayon, feeling ko hindi ako nag-drive ng Isuzu. Kasi, sobrang layo na ng difference niya with the typical Isuzu before. Kaya talagang good job, a job well done sa Isuzu for improving and gumanda yung mga vehicles niya. Pagdating sa steering, compared sa previous generation, mas light na siya ngayon, but may konting bigat pa rin. Pero that's good, okay pa rin naman yun, kesa naman na feather light yung steering mo. So, pagdating naman sa city, medyo konting mabigat siya. But once you're in the highway na, pag bumibilis ka na, gumagaan na siya ng konti, which makes the drive more enjoyable. Sa handling niya, it's okay, magandang handling. Pagdating naman sa mga curves, sa body roll, may konti, but nasa acceptable level siya. Hindi siya yung sobra. So, tamang-tama lang siya. For the fuel economy, nakakuha kami ng as much as 20 kilometers per liter. And nasa highway yon. But usually naman, nasa around 15 kilometers per liter, which is excellent na rin. Kasi, it means fuel efficient itong MU-X. Pag sa city naman, siguro makakakuha tayo ng around 10 to 11 kilometers per liter, which is also good na rin kasi sa city yun eh. So there's gonna be traffic, there's gonna be mga road repairs. So okay na yung mga ganong values na makuha. We really need to commend Isuzu for putting ADAS dito sa MU-X. Yun yung mga lane departure warning, adaptive cruise controls, and AEB, and the likes. Pagdating sa adaptive cruise controls, wala akong masasabing masama about it dahil maganda yung pagkakagawa nila doon. Kasi usually, di ba yung mga tao, pag sinabing adaptive cruise controls, natatakot sila na, ay baka bigla siyang umabante, bigla siyang mag-stop, ganyan. But this one, talagang you'll feel safe when you're using it. Kaya, sobrang okay siya gamitin, lalo na pag sa highway. Very helpful siya, lalo na kapag madalas kang lumalabas, nag-out of town. Magagamit at magagamit mo siya. And okay na okay, it's very smooth, maganda, very responsive. Next is the AEB. Actually, nag-activate siya once when we're in the highway. Medyo malayo pa naman yung sasakyan nun, but yun nga, medyo sensitive talaga siya. So, nag-activate na siya agad. So, siguro mas maganda na pwede mo siyang iset para hindi siya yung naka-fix to that distance lang na naka-default. Lastly, yung lane departure warning, it's also very sensitive. So, malihis ka lang sa line ng konti. Pag na-detect niya yan, tutunog na siya and medyo loud yung sound niya. So, kung hindi ka mahilig sa ganun, like may irita ka agad, better use your signal lights always. And kapag ikaw naman yung hindi madalas gumagamit ng signal lights, good luck na lang sa'yo, mabibingi ka at mabibingi. It's hard to find fault with the Isuzu MU-X. It's fully loaded, performs very well, and looks great. There are a few features lang siguro na mas maganda kung maidadagdag nila. But overall, the package is perfect already. And Isuzu really did an awesome job.